everybody, this is Bob Iacchino from Path Trading Partners along with Mike Arnold for your afternoon metals path chat. Afternoon metals path chat. We're going to cover copper, gold, silver, not necessarily in that order, but what you're seeing is a copper chart on the screen. Copper was essentially unchanged, slightly lower. The Escondida mine workers, which is the factory, it's the mine in Chile, largest mine in the world, where they're currently on strike and talks had actually broken down. They went back to the table today to continue negotiations, and we kind of knew this was going to happen, but copper sold off yesterday and continued that sell-off a little bit today. Gold and silver reacting to the dollar. And the dollar actually is weak in the last couple of days, so gold and silver have been flat to slightly up. So let me turn it over to Mike to show you what we're looking at in the metals on the charts.
Okay, thank you, Bob. Here's copper. Pulled back to a static R zone, prior resistance becoming support, and the rising rotation zone from our key moving averages and the prior GAN level of 272. We bounced off it and pretty much a doji bar. So now we're looking. If we break today's low tomorrow, watch for further pullback towards the 21 and our prior GAN level of 268.49. If we break today's high and 275.76, watch for us to return to 279.40. That's what I have on copper, but it's really critical the level it pulled back to, so this will define its next move. Gold. Let's take a look at gold. We came off the rotation zone. Look at that, really nice rotating back up. So what I'm going to be watching is for a retest of this trend line. If we break above that, then a retest of not only this 1242, but essentially the 1250 significant level, 1247, 1250 significant level. And then if we go higher above that, 1257 is my next level. If we turn back down, going to watch the support again around 1217 to 1220 and this rising trend line. Those are my levels on that. You can also see how this was major prior support in here. It may even be some kind of significant level. I'll have to look for that offline. Silver. Let's take a look at silver. Return to prior resistance becoming support. Prior key GAN level. Now we've turned higher and we tested the 8 and rotated back up. So if we continue up, I'm watching for 1813 to 1816 are the next key resistance areas, followed by 1834.50. If we break again below, we have these series of lows right around the 1775, what's that low in there? 1773. So if we get below there, I'll watch for a retest of the rotation zone and possibly pulling down into some of these key levels with the rising 21. And it looks like, based off my charts now, we're going to get a redraw of a trend line to here. So that's about all I have on metals. Again, just watch for them to rotate back higher. That's what we're looking for. Back to you, Bob.
Thanks, Mike. We had some pretty hot inflation data today, so I'm actually surprised at the moves. Not necessarily on the metals, but on the dollar itself, which didn't really weaken. Clearly, Janet Yellen didn't give the impression that the Fed has their finger on the button of rate hikes. So, Money Path Podcast, please check it out at pathtradingpartners.com or type in the Money Path Podcast in your iTunes search bar. Subscribe to our YouTube videos, subscribe to the podcast, and check us out on Twitter. Send us an email at support@pathtradingpartners.com. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.